Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode on the HermitCraft FTB server. Yeah guys, I'm just hanging out in this corner over by these sheep and chickens. They all seem to be migrating to the edges of the island. I'm not exactly sure why that is. It's like they just start wandering away and then they freeze because they're out of range to wander any further or something. I don't know, but I have seen these animals just push each other off. Like, they wander to a path and another animal tries to wander to that same spot and off they go. Like, for instance, this sheep right here is hanging on by a pixel and is just about ready to be knocked off. So, I started working on the base a little bit, but I still have not put the applied energistics into its permanent location. I did do some things around here, though. Like, I added the rest of these storage monitors. And underneath those storage monitors, we have the storage buses and the deep storage units. So they are set, ready to have items put in there. But we just haven't gotten to that point yet. I was still trying to figure out what we're going to do with this cable. But like I said before, I think we're going to move this whole system, put it down in the walls and things. So this cable probably won't be an issue at that point. But for now, I kind of just wrapped it underneath and ran it along the glowstone. And it doesn't look too bad, especially since it is that gray cable. Let's see, what else have I done? Over here, I dug out another room, just going the same design pattern. Don't want to change it since we've already done two of them. Used my turtle this time to dig it out. It was much easier that way. Just set them up, dig a little spot right here, set them to dig an 11. Excavate 11 was the command, and just wait for them to get all the way down to Y43. Wait, is it 43? Can't remember. Yeah, 43. Okay, just making sure that one wasn't too tall or something. So I think I'm probably going to do that on this one and this one too. So we're going to probably dig out two more rooms. I don't know if I'm going to do that to all 9 of these sections, but I think it just makes sense. Just make a little pattern out of the rooms. If we need more space, then I can open these guys up. But yeah, most of this stuff is just going to house things that just take up space. That's kind of cool to look at, but you don't really want to walk around, you know, that kind of stuff. So today, I want to work on a few things. So one of the things that I've noticed is in my system full of items, I have a lot of items. And in fact, people were complaining that I didn't really show off all the stuff that I got from the quarry. So if I go to ore, we can see all the different items that I got here. Almost 40,000 coal. 25,000 iron, 13,000 copper. Actually, this is a native copper ore from eMasher Resource, and then I got 10,000 more regular copper from thermal expansion. So like 23,000 copper, that's a lot. A lot of this mimicite ore, apatite, silver, and lead. Yeah, we got everything we are going to need for quite a while. Now, there is a couple of things that I need to do with these ores. I need to smelt them down and get them into blocks that are actually usable. And to do that, we're going to need to set up some kind of automation for that, using applied energistics to automatically put items into a pulverizer or whatever we're going to use, and then smelt them. We also have other items in here. Let's see, like this fluorite ore, not that one in particular. I don't really care about those for now. What is another one? Like quantum ore, uranium? Well, no. Okay, lapis lazuli. There we go. There's an ore that we need to actually fortune. And I know Jassassin set up a machine. I think Slipgator set up a machine. We might look at doing that later to set up a machine to automatically fortune these and suck all the items back into the system. What else do we have here? Almost 1,000 diamond ore. That's pretty good. Ruby ore and sapphire. And that's pretty much about all I got from the quarry. Yeah, a lot of this yellowite and almost 6,000 redstone ore. That's pretty good, I would say. Ferrous. Yeah, lots of good stuff, lots of good stuff. But I don't really need any of those resources at this moment. I wanted to get that done just so I had them all in the future. But like I said, we are going to have to set up a way to automatically smelt those things just so we have them available when we need them. But today, I was making some stuff and I was using some glowstone, and I was noticing that I'm down on glowstone. I got 35 pieces, 85 blocks of glowstone, which seems like a lot until you start crafting things that require it, like these patterns and things. So I want to set up a way to create some glowstone, and there's a few ways to do that, and that's what we want to work on today. Also, you'll notice in my ME system here, I have some patterns, and I guess I should show you guys what I've done here. Underneath the applied energistics system, you'll notice that there is not a tesseract or any sort of power that's powering this thing. It is being powered from somewhere else. I think it was in 152 in the applied energistics version in Unleashed. They added a block. I can't even remember the name of the block. So let me break out a block here since we don't have a way down. Oop, and that's not a way to get under there, is it? I still need to hook up those elevator blocks down here. Can I get under this one? Aha. So there is our resonant energy cell. The tesseract's directly below. You can't really see it though. And then there is this one called an ME power relay. So this guy is what you use to charge your wireless access terminal if it needs charging. But you can also take this guy, as long as it's touching your ME network, you can power this directly, and that powers your controller, which is awesome. So you don't have to have your ME controller with the power block or whatever right next to it taking up space right in front of you. You can just hide that somewhere like I've done here under the Mac. So we have our wireless access point that I've also hooked up, and I got 16 wireless boosters. So now we can take our wireless terminal here that I also made off camera, and whoa, getting stuck on stuff, and we can pretty much access our stuff from anywhere, almost anywhere, not quite everywhere on the base. So that's pretty awesome. Just go through here, see all my items, get something I want. Oh, need those? Nope, don't need those. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Another thing with the power suit armor and what is it, the solar and the kinetic generators, I'm always charging things that are on my hotbar and in my inventory, I'm pretty sure. So as you can just see, the ME wireless access terminal just flashed on the screen and did it again. It is charging. It is gaining power. So this thing used to be kind of a pain actually to have to constantly charge up when you took things out and put things back into your system. But now, since I'm in an always sunny area, I'm probably never going to have to worry about that again. So that's great. Also, I saw on the Power Glove, just kind of going off on all sorts of tangents here, on the Power Glove, the Power Fist, you can put one of these wireless access terminals into this guy. So this thing could be used for pretty much everything. You can place down torches with it, access your ME network, you can shear sheep, shear leaves, I mean, all sorts of good stuff. So we might look at using that for that purpose in the future. Right now, I still haven't really had a need to use it. But yeah, so Glowstone. Let's look at this real quick. So Glowstone, why am I not seeing the things I want to see? Page, okay, the pages were just messed up. Okay, so we can do Glowstone, the block, and we can get that from regular Glowstone dust, just like the vanilla recipe always has been. We can compress it into a block, same thing. This is new. I believe this is Rotary Craft. I might be wrong. I think it's Rotary Craft, though. So you can take 4 blaze powder and compact that into Glowstone, which is pretty interesting. And I think that is the only recipes there. So now there's the Glowstone dust. And the very first recipe is this Magical Crops recipe. So 8 of these guys makes 4 Glowstone dust, essentially a piece of Glowstone, which is awesome. We can use the Cheaty Book of Cheatiness, TM, to turn redstone into Glowstone, just like that. We can use the Mimikite ore, which almost makes sense to use for this, to turn 1 piece of Glowstone into 4 more. I kind of like using the Mimikite for the applied energistics processors. So we got a lot of the stuff, but I kind of don't want to waste it. What else do we got here? We can macerate, scrap box, pulverize, sag mill. Is that a percent? Yeah, it's percent chance. And that's pretty much it. So it looks like, ooh, glowfish, mariculture. That's another mod that I've never even looked at before, mariculture. That's something we might start doing in the future. It almost feels like this is kind of similar to bees, except not bees, they're fish. I don't know. We'll have to look at that. Let's see, grinder. Yeah, there's bees can produce it. Rock crusher. Carpenter, centrifuge. Yeah, okay, so pretty much it's the only way that I can see that we can automatically generate glowstone dust. So that is kind of what I want to do. I mean, there's another way we could do it. We could set up a witch spawner. We could go find witches and we could kill a whole bunch of witches for glowstone. But yeah, we might look at doing that in the future. So magical crops. So in magical crops, there's a whole bunch of different seeds that you can create. You can create skeleton seeds, lead seeds, water seeds, platinum seeds. Ooh, that might be something worth doing, actually. Gold seeds, glowstone. Oh, there it is. Glowstone experience seeds. You can grow experience. That sounds awesome. So glowstone seeds. This is what we want. So it's a regular seed, 4 glowstone dust, and 4 this regular essence. So the regular essence comes from this weak essence, and the weak essence comes from these essence dust, and these are the ones you get from mining the ore. So each one of those is 4 of the weak or 4 of the essence dust, and then 4 of those is one of these regular essence. So that's 16 each. So what is that? 64 dust plus the glowstone dust plus a seed makes one that seems kind of expensive. But there's even worse seeds out there, like platinum seeds, I believe. Yeah, this uses extreme essence, and extreme essence is 4 strong essence, which is 4 regular essence, 4 weak essence, 4 essence dust. So you can see how they can get really, really expensive. So at one point, sorry for talking a lot, guys. I just kind of got to get this out. At one point, we updated Monster from, I think it was 1.0.9 to 1.0.10, and they updated magical crops. And I had already made the Certus quartz seeds, and these are the essence seeds we got from clearing out this island. Dust? Yeah, this stuff. So we got this essence dust. This isn't all of it, though. Where did it all go? There it is. 500 extreme essence dust. Now, I didn't have 500 of these. In fact, I had whatever that equates to into stacks of the regular dust you mine from the ores, and the item ID changed, which really, I don't know. I think other people on the server are kind of using that to their advantage, getting the highest tier stuff and using that for their own items. I don't really think I want to do that. So what is that? That's 8 stacks of this extreme essence. I think what I'm going to do is you can convert these back down, and then you can convert those back down, and so on and so forth. I might go ahead and convert these all back to the regular dust, get 8 stacks of those, start from there, and then we'll start working on the glowstone seeds. So let me go and do that. This is going to take a bit of crafting. Let me do that, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, here it goes. I was just taking these items and taking them all down to the lowest form just to see how much total that it was going to be. But, 24,000 of these weak essence, I think you guys get the picture. We have a lot of this stuff. So it's just going away. It's all cheaty. I have my 8 stacks of the essence dust that I had before the upgrade. But yep, let's see. All this stuff should be just draining out slowly but surely. Yeah, it takes a while for all that to just go away. Now I was looking at the recipe to make these things, and apparently that recipe has changed. I'm going to throw that guy in there too. Let's do magical crops, and yeah, to make this weak essence, you need something now called a weak infusion stone. When I was playing around magical crops before, this wasn't an item in here. You just needed 4 essence to make the next item over here. But yeah, now they've added this weak infusion stone. Let's see what else. So yeah, you can turn them back, but in order to make it, you need this. So I assume this is something that either has a hit bar or it's just a way to make it tiered so you can get up to the next level. But this infusion stone requires essence dust around a diamond or an emerald. Well, that doesn't seem too bad. I mean, I got plenty of diamonds. I got plenty of emeralds. Let's go ahead and make one of those. I have no idea how this stuff works. I have not done this. In fact, that was kind of a surprise to me that that was even a thing. Okay, so there we go. And put that guy back in there. And what was it? We need the weak infusion stone and then this stuff to make this guy. So does that give it a hot? No, there's no hit bar. At least I don't think there is. Let me go ahead and make like a stack of those. Okay. So yeah, this thing could just be used indefinitely. It's just a way to tier it up. So you have to do something before you can get to the next level. It makes sense. That way you don't just go all the way over and get like the highest tier stuff. Like these platinum seeds right away. Yeah, to make this, you need this extreme infusion stone, which requires you have previous essence of some type. So yeah, I kind of like that. It makes sense. So how's this thing doing? Oh, nope. Okay, it's up here now. Weak essence. It's almost all the way gone. And that's the last of the cheaty essence. Okay, it's gone. I'm going to get rid of this thing. Get rid of that guy. Nice. Now, I know there's probably going to be a lot of you out there screaming, no, don't throw it all away. Well, it's fine, guys. As you remember, we had that quarry plus quarry. And where is... Oh, is it not... Is it just called, like, magical ore or something? It was in here somewhere. I can't remember what it was called. Let's see if we can find it. Is this guy? Nope. Oh, goodness. Quantum uranium. Maybe we didn't get any of the magical ore from that world. I'm not exactly sure. But I know it's all over the place. It's not that hard to get. I could have sworn I saw it in here before. Maybe I'm just blind or this is sorted a funny way. I don't know. It should be sorted by number of items. Okay. Is it really not in here? I could have sworn it was. Maybe not. Maybe we didn't get any from that world. Maybe his stuff just not generate in a Mistcraft world. And either way, it's fine, guys. So, we have our weak essence and we want to start working towards the glowstone seeds. So in order to do that, we need the regular essence, which requires a regular infusion stone. Yep, regular infusion stone. And this guy is made by coal essence or dye essence. Fire, water, air, or earth. I think probably coal essence would be the easiest. So that means we're going to need coal seeds. This guy, coal seeds. So 4 coal, 4 weak essence, and a seed gets us a coal seed. So that's not too difficult to do. Let's go ahead and make a few of those. Actually, you know what? Instead of doing it that way, let me just click this guy. Shift click. Oh, we don't have anything in there. There it goes. This, and that. Whoop, whoop. Let us make, sure, we'll make 3 coal seeds. That way we can get the essence and stuff from them. So do we have a hoe? We do. Nice. So we need a hoe. We're going to need, did I click that? I'm getting a little bit of lag here for some reason. So we got a hoe, we got coal seeds, and we got a water bucket. So we can go ahead and do this, put the water down. Nice. So I don't know if you can bone meal that. I know you can use a watering can on these things. Oop. Bone meal does not work. Okay, good to know. Watering can should help speed this up a bit. Let's see. Maybe. Okay, that one grew a little bit. We're 29% the way there. Yeah, so this is a little slow. Okay, so... I guess it might not be as slow as I thought it was. So we got the essence, we got the seed, and we got a nature essence back. Okay. Not sure what the nature essence is for. Go ahead and grow this a little bit. So I made some of these ores before, the magical crops. You saw that I had the Certus quartz seeds. I had tried this a little bit just to check them out when I first started playing on Monster, back when the recipes were a little bit easier. And yeah, it seemed pretty cool. So I never really got into it until, I guess now. I would like to set up a way to automatically do the glowstone seeds is basically what this is all coming down to. So I didn't realize at the start of this that it was tiered and you have to like do these lower ones to get to the higher ones. So that's an interesting roadblock. So there's something else that we can do here. And Jevin showed me this the other day. I think it might have been like after one of his live streams or something. Let me go down to the Mac here. And I'm going to put in a few patterns here. So we got empty vial, condensed splash serum, splash fertilizer serum, and 1 lily pad of fertility. Oh yeah. So let me make a vial. Now unfortunately this isn't set up to be automatic. So I cannot fill these with water. Oh, I already have empty vials for some reason. Okay. Let me go ahead and take these guys and fill them with water. All right, let's throw them back in the system. And let's make a lily pad or fertility. Begin. I think we should have everything it needs for that. Pretty sure we do. What are you? Ender lily seed? We're missing something? Ah, white dye. Bone meal. I don't think... Yeah, let me go ahead and do this. Come on. Yeah, I need to change that recipe because it's looking for white dye instead of bone meal. And which one was that? It was this one? White dye, white dye. Yeah, let's change this recipe real quick. We will change this guy to bone meal, bone meal, bone meal. That should fix it up. Okay, I'll throw the bone meal in the system. Go down here and put this guy in the Mac. And hopefully we will have a lily pad of fertility waiting. Nope. Okay, so what else are we missing? Splash fertilizer serum. Oh, the other one too, huh? Oh man, I should have looked at this before I even got here. Condensed splash, 1 splash serum. Oh, did I make... No, condensed splash serum. One other word, gunpowder, glowstone, vial of water. So this uses the condensed splash serum and 3 bone meals to make that. Maybe it just needs to be reset so it goes. Let's check that out. Double click this guy. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, look at this. And like, I'm getting lag and stuff too. Let's go ahead and click begin once more and see what happens. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Let me try breaking this guy, or turning it around, I guess. Let's try breaking that and setting this guy back down. That should reset the system, and hopefully this will just craft this time. There it goes. Now it's doing some stuff. Vial of ordinary water. I thought I had made that. Or maybe I need a whole bunch more. I don't know. All right, guys, let me get this crafted up. This is taking way longer than I thought it was going to. All right, guys, sorry about that. It took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to take to get this lily pad made. And what this guy is supposed to do is make the sky flicker. So that's really awesome. It does the job well. No, but seriously, what this thing's supposed to do is like every 10 or 15 seconds, it's supposed to make a plant within distance grow a tick or whatever, I guess is what you could say. So we should be seeing these guys growing slightly faster. It's really not going that much faster, and I made 2 more lily pads too. I got enough resources actually to make a whole bunch of these things, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing. But the more lily pads you have, the faster your crops grow. And yeah, so that's pretty much where we're at with this. But there's a way that we can make this cheaty, and I know everybody loves cheaty, and this is what Jevin showed me. If you take a watering can and you sprinkle it on a lily pad of fertility, you actually increase the tick rate of that lily pad of fertility, which makes everything around it grow ridiculously fast, and that is awesome. So let's take this watering can and water this lily pad of fertility, and we will just watch all of these guys grow ridiculously fast. Oh, I love it. That's great. So now we got these things going. Do we have 8 of these yet? Yes, we do have 8. So I can upgrade my stone, I think, to the next version. So if we do this and wrap that with the coal ore, there you go. There's a regular infusion stone. Nice. Oh, did we keep the old one? Oh, cool, cool. So we get to still have the old one, but we have the new one now. Awesome. So for the regular infusion stone, we can now make the next tier. Let's look at magical crops real quick. Where is the glowstone? This one. So for these, we need the regular infusion stone with the weak essence to make that. And then with that, we can go ahead and make the glowstone seeds. So let me go ahead and continue on this process, get some glowstone seeds set up, and we'll be right back. So I got it all auto-crafted, and I made 4 of these glowstone seeds, which is awesome. So now we can go ahead and grow our own glowstone. Something I've noticed, These glowstone seeds seem to put off a light level. Like when I place it down, you can notice it gets a little bit brighter around, which is kind of cool. Also, I've noticed that torches and stuff like that make this area lighter, even though it's always daytime. So I don't know if that's always been a thing in Minecraft where the block light is slightly brighter than the sunlight. I don't know. But now that we have this set up, I made a few more of these lily pads of fertility. We can just go ahead and watering can the middle one, and these guys just grow like crazy. It's amazing. It's too bad that you can't automate this. There was a point in time where you could stick the watering can in an autonomous activator, which is a block from thermal expansion that will just constantly right click or left click or whatever. There was a point in time where you could use a watering can to do this automatically, but unfortunately they fixed it and the watering can will break if you stick it in one of those things. So for now, I mean, for collecting glowstone, this is a pretty easy way. I would like to get a way to actually have this automated so the seeds will automatically be planted and it'll automatically be harvested. I'm not quite sure the MFR harvester works with these things. I think it does. If that's the case, we can use something to plant the seeds. And yeah, as far as using the watering can on this, I don't know if we could do that automatically, but getting enough of these glowstone seeds is definitely something that I'd like to do so I could just have a nice stockpile of glowstone before we get to the point where we can just spawn witches and things like that for the glowstone. Alright guys, I think that's going to do it for today. I've actually spent a lot of time here collecting this glowstone. You know, we should do a little bit more. Almost got enough for 4 stacks. Yeah, I spent a lot of time here with the magical crops and making the lily pads of fertility. The bit of lag that we had earlier that we saw was DMAC was creating a Mistcraft world, so I thought my connection was going bad, but nope, it was just stuff that's happening on the server. Is this going to be enough right here, or do I need more than that? Yeah, we're close enough. You know what? Let's just go ahead and make a bunch of glowstone using this stuff. Now is it, let's see, is it like this? I can't remember. What the heck? Oh, okay, there we go. So yeah, that's not too bad to do. And go ahead and put the rest of that like that. Sure, so now we got a decent amount of glowstone. I guess we should just do it like this. There we go, 56 pieces of glowstone from that, from 4 seeds. Yeah, I think that's worth it, especially earlier on. I could go to the nether and harvest glowstone, but that's just kind of a pain in the butt. If we could do it automatically, much better. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on the episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time.